with the Lakers. What's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's James in at the four-man position. And for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond and post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, BA, after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Screen by post. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
And it's the Lakers' ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And Jimmy Butler selectively running and converting on the break.
James outside. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Lets it go from deep. Doncic, no good. Green finds Butler. Back to Green. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The three from Curry. He drops it from range.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Green against James. From deep, here's Doncic. Kept alive. Out to James. To end the run. Here's Ayton. Gets another look. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. 2 points. That one goes. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Los Angeles. And here's Butler outside, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
LaRavia outside. Pass to James. And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Green, still without a bucket. Butler taking his time here. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. they have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Doncic, good.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Green, a screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Arabia. And Los Angeles, another three.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Kicks it to Doncic. James, outside. Pass to Arabia. Now here's Ayton. He's covered by Curry. James, outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 1. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Off the mark there with a 3.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
To the inside with the hook shot. And it's finished off inside by Green.
And those are the kind of buckets that will get Draymond Green going. He relishes finishing through contact.
Doncic passes to James. Inside, here's Ayton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
LeBron James.
Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Outside Butler. Back to Curry, beyond the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line, it's Curry.
James, outside. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Now here's Butler. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
And James gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Butler passes to Moody. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. And here's Butler. He's got 11. The baseline J is off the mark. Now here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. He played a great game against New Orleans. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And for Ayton, protecting the rim is a big deal for him. I want to see a lot more of this.
And the bucket is good.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Drains the triple.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Doncic has got 2 of 6 to go from downtown. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for James. Connect's checked in for LaRavia. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Hield on the wing, defended by Smart. Green with a screen on Smart. Here's Hield. And again, no good by Golden State.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And stolen by Green. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Hield. Green with a screen on Kleba. Hield against Kleba. Clock at 4 to stop the drought. And the basket by Hield.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Okay, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back over to you, BA.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And so it's Golden State with it, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Kuminga. Hield up top, defended by Smart. Outside, Green. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Vincent. No points yet. Now Hayes. Pass to Smart. Kleba outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Vincent. Rebounded by Hield.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Kuminga finds Hield. It's tipped. Outside Connect. Pass to Hayes. And here's Smart. He's watched by Kuminga. Back to Hayes. Gets stolen by Hield. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Hield's got 5 now.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Connect. The 3 sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Hield with the ball. 5 points in the game. Green with a screen on Smart. Hield fires from way outside. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Connect. James is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. And it's Hield missing. The Lakers lead by 7. Here's Hayes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got his second basket. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Butler. Over James. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Butler. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Kleber, screen on Butler. And there's James from the arc. They get it back. Another shot. And the bucket is good from Kleber in deep. And the Lakers lead by 11.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's the strength of the Kings.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 13. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now, here is James. Connect up top. Pass to Hayes. Hield against James. Here's Kleber. Misses the three. The Warriors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Butler can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 13. Connect on the wing. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
Pass to Horford. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Lakers.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now Kleba. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Outside Podziemski. Butler against James. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Hits the trifecta.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Hield. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Pass to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Here's James. Clock at 6. Butler with a steal. Green for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
And when the 3 is going for Green, it's a terrific sign for this offense.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Butler. Outside Green. For 3. The shot by Butler, no good.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Ayton passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
James, that's good. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Butler. Horford outside. Now here's Podziemski. Green, the pass to Curry. The 3-ball. Smart grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 13. Hayes finds Smart, and here's Doncic. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Oh, two vicious points from the King.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
Curry passes to Butler. Green with a screen on James. Here's an 8-footer. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 15.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
James, a screen on Curry. James, left side. Over Butler. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so Horford will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. There's the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James passes to Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Curry with a steal. Podziemski with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick.
Timeout.
He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Podziemski. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Larabia's subbed in for LeBron. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Ayton again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Warriors trail by 13. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. The three is up. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? Here's Smart. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart, able to strike from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hield. From downtown, fires in the triple. Hield's got 8.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Golden State ball.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Post is checked in for Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 11. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys?
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Outside Hield. Back to Curry. to post. Up and in on the layup. Post has gotten his second bucket.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Smart for three. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 9. 44 seconds left in the first half. Pass to post. Now here's Green. 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. This one for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Doncic, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Ayton against Curry. Launches a three. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead, up 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. James passes to Arabia. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Pass to Post. Outside Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Doncic against Curry. Here's Curry. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from James. Smart outside. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Warriors trail by 9. Moody passes to Curry. Outside Moody. Moody gets one inside.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. LaRavia outside. From outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Green. And they're on the run. Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Curry creates inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Now here's Ayton, guarded by Post. Out to James. Ayton, a screen on Green. Smart for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. James has got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Post. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajimski's checked in. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Butler, a screen on Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Moody. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who's truly untouchable about him?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Sinks the tray. James has got 17 points.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
Okay, fans, put your hands.
And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
Well, they certainly embody what's expected from a modern point guard. Scoring is a fundamental part of the job now.
Outside Moody. To the inside. Here's Green. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, that's a 7-foot, 6-inch wingspan on display right there. Beautiful denial by Ayton.
Now James. 17 points in the game. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Curry. 25 points in the game. Takes it inside. Oh, the driving skills are underrated for Stephen Curry.
And once Curry commits to the drive, it's over. He just won't make bad decisions.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Doncic has got 21 points in the game. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on James. And here's Butler outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Butler with a steal. Green up top. Stolen by Ayton. Laravia outside. Now here is James. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And it's Smart missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Green. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Green's got 9 points.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Smart passes to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And here's Ayton. It's James on the wing. Green covering. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Butler against James. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Butler. Here's Green. He's got 11. Outside Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Los Angeles leading by 7 and 10 last season. Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
To the paint. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And here's Doncic outside. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Green. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Doncic with it. Give him 23. Pass to Smart. 3-pointer. Oh, Smart! The response!
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Kuminga with a screen on Doncic. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kleber finds Doncic. Off target from outside. The Warriors trailing. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Curry surveys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For the lead. Smart with the defensive effort.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Kleber passes to Doncic. Launches it. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 26 points.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Smart outside. They get it again. Hayes, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hayes has got 6 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. And he lobs it up top. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Curry against Doncic. Shakes him. Out to Kuminga. Heel from outside. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. The shot's good. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Outside Curry. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 38 points.
Now, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. A worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on LeBron James.
And that's the toughness we've come to expect from Butler. He is never one to back down.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
That's good from Butler.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Outside Connect. Pass to James. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. The Warriors shooting is around 55% so far. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kleber passes to Vincent. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's James. Oh, LeBron bursting through.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Kuminga with a screen on James. Outside heel. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. James, right side. Pass to Kleber. Inside. Horford with a steal. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Podziemski. Horford outside. Now here's Butler. Check by James. Tough make by Jimmy Butler.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
On the wing, Vincent, defended by Podziemski. James, outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Kleber. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
And the Lakers lead by 5.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Outside Podziemski. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in for Connect. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Hayes. Vincent outside. Now James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Good on the second one.
Well, he left some points at the line, but the important thing is they're still up 2 possessions.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. Now Curry. He's covered by Vincent. Right side Curry. Wow! Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Yeah, Curry just getting it done in the paint.
Healed against Doncic. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Hayes finds Doncic. Overhealed. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside Curry. Out to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. And again, it's Golden State.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
From deep, here's Doncic. Kuminga pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Hield missing.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Counted for Vincent. Vincent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
Here's Hield. Banked it in off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Kleba. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Kuminga. Here's the floater. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here is James. That 3's off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. James against Butler from 9 feet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga, and Moody is subbed in for Hield. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Kleba, and Smart subbed in for Vincent. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. James outside. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Now Curry to take the lead. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Doncic. Pass to James. Six to shoot. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Horford. Outside, Green. Butler up top. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Out to James. Smart for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Horford outside. Now Butler. Pass to Moody. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Back to LaRavia. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Now here's Horford. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic outside. To take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Post checked in for the Warriors. Here's Moody. Now Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Post. Butler. Rebounded by Ayton. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Doncic outside. With the bully ball inside.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Curry against Doncic. He launches. Rebounded by Ayton.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Outside Curry. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Ooh, it misses. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's 8. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's James. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Doncic against Curry. Green, a screen. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Curry against Doncic. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Doncic against Curry. Moody! It's good from beyond the arc.
And defensively, when you collapse on Curry in the paint, you have to be prepared for the kickout.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Curry. Shoots a 3. Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So it comes up empty at the line.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Outside Curry. To tie it up. Buries it!
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Doncic fires. He's off from 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The combo up front is Draymond and post. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at small forward to take the lead. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. hits the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
Outside Smart, jacks up a three. Butler rips down the board. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. 3-point lead. Now Curry from downtown. And good. There's another. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's James. Let's loose for three. Can't hit it. The Warriors lead by 6. Green in the post. James is there. Curry with it. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smart outside. Now James. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Butler with the ball. Arabia's there.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He has been prolific. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Yeah, this will go down as one of the greatest games we've seen. The way he's rained down threes, it's something you really can't even wrap your head around.
Here's Doncic. James inside. Green covering. Here's Ayton. Doncic. Oh, the long ball, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup and make sure you get a good shot.
Post inside. He's against Ayton. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Ayton outside. Can't get the three. Golden State with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner three spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
James against Green. Fires the three, and he nails it.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Target from downtown. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Ayton. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton has just been in a great flow offensively, and he's continuing to stay aggressive.
Green outside. Now Butler. Green outside. Outside Moody. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. Takes a three. Rebounded by Ayton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Doncic. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. The crossover from deep. The three is in.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. Outside, puts up the tray. Shot's no good.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. James fires. Misses the 3.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. And when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shoot the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.